Hi, how's everyone doing? My name is Felipe, and we are here with Charter Live, our weekly show that happens with the Charter for Compassion and our different platforms. We are currently live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. And this week we have special guest Sedena and George Cappannelli, who will be joining us, halfway into the show, talking about Celebrating Life, which is a virtual conference that is starting now on May 6th until the 14th. So if you are tuning in with us, let me know in the comments where you're joining us from. If you are rewatching this, if you're watching this recorded already, welcome and thank you. We're excited to show you what the Charter has for you during this week, or upcoming weeks, actually. So as always, let me just go ahead and share my screen. Charterforcompassion.org, our website. As you go down, you see the our calendar. Today is May 4th. Oh, in English, there's kind of a joke, like May the 4th be with you, like May the Force be with you, like from Star Wars, May the 4th. So today's a Star Wars day. Anyways, as you can see, we got a couple of little things going on. So we had C Learning. You can click on the square here or here. But C Learning, as you know, is social, emotional, and ethical learning. This is a program, an innovative program for K through 12 education that's developed by Emory University, and it's all about emotional intelligence, learning how to manage our emotions and learn more about how that can be applied to our social interactions and the ethical principles that we try to guide our lives with. So this is an introductory session. This is session number 4, and it has 2 dates on May 10th and May 11th right here. And so 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and then the next one's at 8:30 a.m. EST. That's oh no, sorry. So this is the same time. So that's the first. So 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. And then if you click on the other one, it will show you right there. There's 3:30. So it's the other session for that. So you can click on the square or there, and you can sign up there for free. Next, we have our global read on Saturday, May 13th. This is special. First of all, this is the first time we're going to do a book that is for kids. And second, it's the first global read that we do on a Saturday, because usually they're always on Monday. So our guest is Orla O'Sullivan. She also helps us with the compassion circles that happen every last Saturday of the month. She has received incredible training from Thich Nhat Hanh and other incredible thinkers in mindfulness. And so she wrote this book. It's for kids. Something really cool about this, there are coloring pages that you can download, and also a teaching packet that Orla herself created for you to teach about this concept of world flowers and watering flowers, which is really, really cute. So in order for you to get to this page, you can either, once again, go to our calendar and click on Global Read right there or right there, or you can go to Programs, Global Read, and find this event and click to register right there. Next, we have Compassion Spiritual Ecology is our next course with the Charter Education Institute that is happening on May 15th. So in about 2 weeks or a week and a half from now. Starts on Monday. It's for 4 weeks and it's $40. The facilitator is Dr. Jennifer J. Wilhoit. She has taught this class last year. So if you want to join this and learn a little bit more about compassion spiritual ecology and go through this beautiful course for 4 weeks, you can register. Again, you can go through the calendar. The calendar doesn't actually have it. So you go to Programs, Charter Education Institute, and once you click there, you go to Compassion Spiritual Ecology, and you have all the information here to learn more about the course, the instructor, the different things that you'll be doing, schedule, and then you can register right here. One more announcement before we have our special guest. The social and restorative justice sector is doing their monthly roundtable. So this is just to know, if you want to know what's happening with the social and restorative justice sector in the Charter for Compassion, you can catch up with the team leads. They're volunteers for the Charter that are doing different work. And they have this monthly event that they've been doing with different books that are about social justice, and it's been really good. And I think it's really important. It's a very, very intrinsic part of what compassion is. So if you want to join, you can click on the calendar once again, and you can register right there. Now, I am so happy to introduce now Sedena and George Cappannelli. Let me get them in here. Hi.
Hi,
Nice to
Felipe.
see you.
So good to see you.
Thank you so much for joining us and for taking the time to share a little bit about yourselves and also about Celebrating Life 2023. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and then this event that you're hosting starting this weekend.
We're authors, experts on international, social, and individual change. We do a lot of different things, Felipe, but our focus is on helping Felipe to helping to inspire, educate, and inform people on how to live richer, healthier, longer, more productive lives.
And also to sort of mitigate those constructs about aging that people have. Big thing for us, ageless living, you know, and we are all ageless. If we look at the fact that we are energy and we are going to move on beyond this form in some way, our energy is so important, and we're truly ageless, like the universe that we're part of. So that's another really big part of our work. And it also connects with young people. So it's not just older people, but it's amplifying the gifts of younger and older.
So we did a major project that is currently on PBS and Amazon Prime and whatnot. It's called the Ageless Living series. And it includes 22 best-selling authors. And as a result of doing that, COVID then happened, and we noticed that the isolation that affected older and younger people alike, and the reduction of services, created significant increases in depression, alcohol and drug addiction, suicide, and a whole series of negative impacts. So we decided that what the world needed was a celebration, something to re-inspire hope, promise, and possibility. And we created Celebrating Life 2023 to do that. It's nonprofit, it's virtual, it's global, and it includes over 100 remarkable voices.
Right.
And of course, we're collaborating with charterforcompassion.org, which makes it just ideal.
Yeah, so because of that, we're reaching over 50 countries and 500 cities. That's not even including all of our authors. As George mentioned earlier, our PBS series, Ageless Living, we had 22 really New York Times bestselling, amazing people, all speaking with their expertise toward the idea of ageless living. And so this is sort of an extension of that. But we really, as George said, we have like over 100 presenters, award-winning music videos, documentaries, films. It's going to be an incredible celebration because we want to lift people's spirits right now after all we've been going through, and particularly, you know, younger, very young people and older people went through this. I'm sure you've heard this time with COVID of, you know, like incidents of alcoholism, drug addiction, and so forth, and suicide really went up. So this is a real infusion of hope.
And it's free.
That's free.
You know, that's
free.
You know, really,
for 9 days.
9 days, 24 hours a day. People can go and watch what they want, when they want. They can do it in the comfort of their home, their office, their club, their car, wherever they happen to be. And it's a gift to the world that Age Nation, our company, a number of other underwriters, and Charter for Compassion.org are giving to the world for 9 days.
That's amazing. Yeah, very, very excited about this. And so tell us a little bit about, like, how is it that you got into this this work, especially, you know, addressing age and how that, you know, is affecting our society. I love this term of like ageless living. I think that's so beautiful. In reality, I mean, if we really think about it, you know, atoms are coming in and leaving our bodies. And so we're all just the same matter. And so when did you guys start with this work? I mean, you did PBS show and everything, but like...
Well, before...
I love the way you framed that, by the way. That was very good.
Before we did that, we were writing books and consulting with a lot of major organizations and individuals and all the rest of it. And then we encountered the late in life transitions and passing of both sets of our parents. And we realized we were experiencing a role reversal where suddenly we became a kind of the people responsible, the decision makers, the responsible for their well-being and care. And we discovered that we weren't prepared, they weren't prepared, the country wasn't prepared. And so more than anything else, that's what caused us to decide we were going to devote this time of our life to helping create a blueprint and a way for people to age agelessly without the limits of time and any of that, and also to make the best of all parts of their lives.
I love it, love it. And so I'm excited, you know, as everyone, as you can, I'm sorry, blah. We will be posting all the links in our comments, so you know, so we can show them a little bit. So why don't we show for a second the website? So Celebrating Life. This is our, you know, I can actually like post it right now. So let me just put it right there so people can join us if they want to. That's our the link for the conference. So let's so we got, you know, so it's 9 days of celebration and talking about, you know, ageless living and all the different things. So who will benefit most from this conference, do you think?
Anyone who wants to raise their frequency, their vibration at this time of life, whatever age they are. It's going to approach all the subjects of wellness, wisdom, and wonder from a variety of aspects from over 100 presenters. So it's just wherever you want to dive in and learn and grow and come to another level of your awareness and your consciousness.
It's also, Felipe, you know, no one's kidding anyone. We're living in really incredible times, challenging, difficult. And so all of the people that have come together, all these voices, as Sedena said, the writers, the experts, the musicians, the documentary and filmmakers, the luminaries, everybody is here giving their time, giving their insights, their recommendations, their strategies to help us make this transition that we're all trying to make, and to do it with the most effective resources we can, to recognize we're not alone, and to have just a ton of strategies that people can employ to help mitigate all of the challenges of our time, and to do it with a spirit of energy and joy and enthusiasm for the life that we're privileged to lead. You know,
I think everybody can feel, Felipe, that this malaise that's been going on, then also this resurgence of energy that's coming from the planet and from the universe right now. It's huge. There's a lot of transition going on. And so this is an opportunity for us to all rise up and really become the best person we can be. So this is a way to do that. It's a way to really learn and grow and become more and more of who you're really meant to be, you know? And that's our goal, is really to raise up everyone. So we're also going to raise funds for underprivileged and underfunded age-related projects.
Amazing.
That will happen at the end of the 9 days. Everybody will have an opportunity to, you know, extend that too. That offer will be extended afterwards. But just, you have 9 days to dive into the most incredible gifts.
Perfect.
Do what Buckminster Fuller gave us, a really incredible piece of advice. He said, we're born to be the architects of the future and not its victims.
Oh, love that.
This is a celebration, a 9-day celebration and conference that can help us all take our next step in that direction.
Lovely. Thank you. And I think, you know, I don't know if you saw the news, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, the Surgeon General of the US, you know, mentioned how loneliness has become an epidemic. And not only that, but it's affecting all of us. And it comes a lot from, I mean, it definitely, like, it's something that has been building, but definitely with COVID and lockdowns and, you know, having to shut down, it definitely increased. It's been exponential. And so if there's a way that we can bridge that gap and, you know, and get out of this like loneliness state and realize that we're all connected and one. And I mean, and this is, you know, going spiritual, and maybe some people that are watching this are not, but I truly believe that we are one, that we're so interconnected that maybe we are just one. And so I think that this is going to be a really great event. Again, I'm going to be putting this on the comments. And if you are signed up to our newsletter, there's also a link there and on our website as well.
And
George and Sedena,
please remember, it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Tell all your friends. And like Felipe said, this is an opportunity now for us to be interconnected. We don't have to be alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody else that is watching, thank you for joining us or watching this recording. George, Sedena, is there anything else that you would like to leave us with before we go? Or are we feeling good?
We're good.
There's an old African proverb we talk about a lot. If you want to go fast,
go alone.
If you want to go far,
go together.
So let's go together on this.
Yeah.
I love that. What a great way to end this. Thank you so much. Let's all join together starting May 6th. And again, thank you for joining us, and we'll be seeing you next week.
Thank you. We're so grateful for this.
Thank you.